Good morning. It's Britt from the Down East YMCA, BH Yoga Dog. This is my first live Facebook. It is just about 9 o'clock, and today is Gentle Yoga Friday. Gentle Yoga Friday. We still have just a moment before class begins, so I want to take that time to let anybody who wants to join in before I get started. I hope you're all having a beautiful snowy morning at home. Maybe you have a big comfy sweater on, or you get to hang out at home. So thank you so much for joining me in my home, in my small studio. I love the YMCA. Sometimes you just can't make it, especially nowadays, right? So we can live Zoom. We can live Facebook. We can live Zoom too, live Facebook. Let's do it all. Today will be gentle yoga, and we'll be focusing on the back and the hips, mostly seated and lying down. So get your comfy sweater and maybe your heater like I have in my room, and dim the lights and relax a little bit. Maybe you've already worked out, or you work out later, or you take the day for yourself and wrap some Christmas presents. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if anybody's out there. I don't know how to tell, but you are. Thank you for joining me, and we will get started. You can sit comfortably, or you can even start sitting. I have a bolster. You can sit in easy seat, just regular cross-leg, or however feels comfortable for you. So coming into gentle yoga this morning, let's get grounded in this moment, from wherever you came from, or what you had to do, or where you're going, or what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Just come right here and maybe close your eyes and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And breathe there for a few moments. Let the hands be comfortable. You can stack one hand in the other. Place them in your lap. Let the shoulders drop. Let the breath be long. Let the breath be deep. Get some length in the spine, out through the top of the head towards the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. And for the next few moments, as they call the 6 domes, your diaphragm, the roof of your mouth, crown of your head, your pelvic floor. And as you inhale, they lift. And as you exhale, they lower. So as you breathe, get tall, up to the top of the head. And as you exhale, let it relax. One more deep breath here. And gently open the eyes. And cross the feet, if they're not already crossed. And come down to your back. You can use a blanket for your head. Hopefully you have a mat. As you do that, pull the feet in towards the hips, soles of the feet on the floor. We're going to start with a few pelvic tilts. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, pull the chin down towards the chest. And let the shoulders drop away from the crown of the head. Inhale long through the spine along the floor, and as you exhale, gently tip the hips upward, placing the lower back on the floor. And exhale, tilt the pelvis upward and tilt the chin down towards the chest and release. So you can let a little bit of room come. And again, we're going to tilt the hips up and the chin down. Exhale and release. It's like a mini cat-cow on the floor. The soles of the feet pressing into the floor gently. Tilt the pelvis up. The chin down. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then release. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we're warming up the back. Tilt the pelvis up. Let the lower back come onto the floor. Dip the chin in towards the chest. Release the shoulders down away from the ears. And release. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, again, elongate that spine on the floor, tilting the hips up. And then release. Pull the right knee in to the chest. You can leave the left foot on the floor or elongate the leg away from you. Clasp the hands about 2 inches below the knee and pull the knee in gently towards the body, keeping that nice long spine. And the shoulders drive away from the ears. They drive slowly this morning. They drive gently away. And breathe there. And as you do that, you can take a deep breath and then pull the knee in and alongside the right ribs down towards the floor. Release the leg. You can put the right foot on the floor, bringing the left leg, bending the knee, clasping the hands underneath the knee, and pulling the left leg down towards the chest. You can lengthen the right leg away along the floor if you like. And a few deep breaths here. Just warming up the hips, the pelvis, and the back. Pull the knee in. Inhale, exhale. Dip the chin down towards the chest and slowly drive those shoulders away from the ears. Keeping the whole back side of the body on the floor. If something lifts up, that's okay. It's just a direction. I always tell people, you're your own pilot of your plane. You are the captain of your own ship. I don't live there. Release and change sides. Inhale, exhale. This time, take the knee along the right side of the ribs, out a little further along the right side of the ribs, and gently pull the knee down towards the floor, opening up, a little wind release, and still keeping that long spine along the floor, shoulder blades attached to the floor, and release. Left side change, legs. Inhale, exhale, with the hands clasped around the shin. Bring the left leg to the outside of the ribs. Release the shoulders away from the ears. They creep up. One more deep breath. Release. And both legs pull it in. It's morning. We're just waking up. You can roll it side to side. Just tilt it side to side. Give your back a little massage. You can pull it in, the knees in. Come back center along the floor. Take the hands and either clasp the hands or grab the forearms or even the elbows. Lift the chest up towards the sky and place the arms around the legs, maybe just the fingers or the wrist, or even try to grab the elbows. Lift the chest off the floor just slightly and then lower down. Again, bring the chin down towards the chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And see how much spine you can get on the floor. I'm still working on it. It's always a work in progress. Some days more limber than the other. Some mornings, especially cold mornings, stiffer in the body. No right or wrong, just the way it is. One more deep breath. Pull the knees in towards the chest. And then elongate the left leg on the floor. Keep the right knee in towards the chest. And then cross the knee over the left side of the body. You can take the foot and tuck it behind the left knee. The right leg, right knee comes across the body. Extend the right arm away from the knee. Recline spinal twist. And breathe. As you exhale, see what you can release. See what you can let go of. It's your practice. If you have modifications that you like or options that you know of that you want to include, that's fine with me. Palm down, right palm down towards the floor. Gaze in a direction that is comfortable for you. Lengthen from the toes up to the leg, out the crown. Away from each other. One more deep breath. As you exhale, let the body relax. And gently pull the knee into the chest, the right knee into the chest, and change legs. Pull the left knee into the chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath and take that left knee across the body to the right side. You can adjust the hips. And extend the left arm out, maybe palm down on the floor. and settle in here. You can hook that left foot behind the right knee. And as you take a deep inhale and elongate the whole body from the toes up through the top of the head, get long, and as you exhale, release. Let the glutes relax. Let the belly relax. We do a lot of belly work, a lot of ab work. You should do that throughout the day when you're walking around for your posture. Pull that belly in, stand up tall. Right now we can let it go. Still long through the body. And breathe. Keep the face soft. You are more than welcome to close the eyes anytime. One more deep breath. Let that go. Come back to center. Pull both the knees in. Towards the chest. Drop the chin down towards the collarbones. Lengthen the back of the neck along the floor. And get what I like to call the shoulder earrings. We don't need earrings today. Away from the ears, shoulders away from the ears. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Let the feet fall onto the floor, soles of the feet onto the floor. And roll to the left side. Gently pushing your way up. And come around to all fours, hands and knees. Part the knees slightly away from each other. And sit back into child's pose. There's a lot of variations for child's pose. If it feels better to keep your knees together, that's fine. If you like to part your knees, maybe big toes together. And then lengthen out the arms away from the body. Drop the forehead to the mat. Soften the eyes in the lips. And as you're in child's pose, stretching the back, letting it go. Maybe you should let that shopping list exhale right out the window. All your to-do list, exhale it into the other room. If that doesn't work, that's okay. It's just practice. That's why they call it a practice. Inhale, take the right arm, palm up towards the sky, and place it underneath the body, extending out to the left. Palm up, stretching the shoulder. In the socket. You can move the body around a bit, see where it feels good to stretch. This also stretches the back, the shoulder, triceps. You can extend the fingers out. Away from each other. One more deep breath here. Bring it back in. Palm down to meet its friend. Take the left arm, palm up, slide it underneath the body away to the right. And stretch the opposite shoulder. Breathe. Gentle Yoga Friday, nowhere to go. Hanging out. Palm up, shoulder stretch, and come back to center. Place the palm down towards the floor, extend the left arm to meet the right. Both arms straight out. And then take a deep inhale for extended puppy and lift the hips up and then slide the arms away from you a little further. Lengthen through the body, out through the fingertips. And breathe. A little different direction. One more deep breath here. And then gently and slowly walk the hands in towards the body. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, and let the knees come underneath the hips for cat and cow. Inhale, gaze softly upward as the tailbone follows in that direction upward. Nice and easy on the back here, we're just warming up, and as you exhale, pull the pelvis under the chin towards the chest and around the back like a Halloween cat. Moving through cat and cow at your own pace, dropping the belly, a little arch in the back, gaze up and then change direction, pull the chin in towards the collarbones, drop the hips down towards the belly. A few more times, inhale and exhale. We're going to move on. We have a few things to cover. Time goes by so fast in Gentle Yoga Friday. And release. Do you, your own time, take a rest, bring it in. We're going to lay down onto the belly. You can lower down with those strong arms. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and then zip up the back legs together. Slide the hands forward away from the body so the elbows come underneath the shoulders, and then lift up gently for Sphinx pose. Bring the chest through the arms forward and pull the elbows back towards the ribs. Gaze to your own degree. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades towards one another, and breathe. That's the important part, right? Just breathe. So a nice little arch in the back. You can release this at any time. Engage the glutes, squeeze them together. Zip up the legs. They're engaged, not cement, but they're awake. Inhale, exhale again. Pull the chest through the arms forward and then release down. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, gently push yourself up and pull your hips back towards your heels. Walk the knees forward. Take a deep breath, cross the feet and sit down. Easy seat, whatever feels nice for you. For some easy seat circles. Your feet can be out. They can be easy seat, half lotus. And from here, we're just gonna circle the body, east, west, north, and south. And when you come around, open the chest, gaze up. Bring the right shoulder down to the right knee. Visit all the places in the circle. Left shoulder towards the left knee. As you come around, open the chest towards the back. Take a deep inhale. Bring it around to the right, right shoulder, right knee. Exhale. As you come around forward, front of the legs. Inhale, left shoulder, left knee. And when you're ready, change direction. Trying to keep the sit bones, those seat bones on the ground. Find a place that's sticky, that has a little tension. Maybe it's on the side in the hip. You can hang out there and visit that. You're riding in your own car. You're your own car, so you can stop and take a break at a rest area. Grab a drink if you like there. Come around, just breathe. Good, one more time as you come up to seated, straight up with the spine towards the sky. Place the right hand on the right side of the body on the floor. And draw the left arm up towards the sky. Take a deep breath, extend through the left ribs, out through the fingertips, and let the right elbow bend down towards the floor. Pull the belly button in here and open the chest upwards. Breathe. There's some options. You can extend the arm, the right arm out, deepen the stretch. Seated starfish. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but it feels like it. But open the chest upwards. And again, shoulder blades towards one another as the shoulders release down. One more deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring it back in if you've extended the arm. And just change sides. Right hand down. Oh, sorry, left hand down towards the floor and right arm up. Keep both the sit bones on the floor if possible. If you start to tilt up, just ease off a little bit. Reach up with those right fingertips towards the sky and open the chest. Shoulder blades come towards one another. Your shoulder earrings drop down. What do they become? Do they become shoulder pads after they're not earrings? And an option again to slide that left arm out away from you. Spread the fingers wide. You know what a really good stretch is to lift the corners of the mouth for a little smile. And breathe. You can say, I've been home alone too much, maybe. Open that chest towards the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Pull the belly button in slightly towards the spine. If you create a smile that makes you happier, it's proven. That's why they have laughing yoga, if you've never heard of that. And then release, come on up. I've never taken laughing yoga. I don't teach laughing yoga, but maybe right now we could just try it. Just smiling and laughing, making yourself feel good at any time. Take the hands, spread the fingers wide, and place them behind your back, fingers away from the body. Arms are straight. Open the chest, or I should say broaden the chest. And then lean back. Opening the ribs. Taking a deep breath into the nose and exhaling however you like. Few deep breaths here. Keeping the neck neutral. You're not letting the head drop back too far. Again, as you inhale, the ribs expand, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, ribs expand, shoulder blades travel towards one another, and then release. And from here, let's just change the feet. If the right foot is in the back, place it in the front. A little different variation. For seated twist. Take the right arm to the right, and anywhere on the floor or behind you is a fine place to be. Right arm to the right, left hand to the right knee, and as you inhale, up through the spine to make some space up through the top of the head. Exhale, pull the belly in for the turn towards the back. Inhale up through the spine, crown of the head for length, and then exhale. Follow the gaze, not the head. It's like driving the car or riding a bicycle. Where you look is where you're gonna go. So inhale, the spine tall through the top of the head, and exhale, gaze back and rotate the body to the right. And release. Come to the other side. Left hand on the left side of the body travels around, maybe to the back, maybe just stays out to the side, doesn't matter. Right hand to the left knee, and inhale, rise up through the spine, out towards the sky. Exhale, rotate towards the left, pulling the belly button in towards the spine gently. So there's options here. There's plenty of variations. And if you know those binds and you want to grab a foot or your hip or your thigh, you go for it. There's plenty of things to do today. We're going to keep it gentle. We're going to keep it easy. Inhale, lengthen through the spine up to the top of the head. And exhale, just turn the torso, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Gazing back. One more deep breath. And exhale. And release. Come back center. Release the legs. Place the soles of the feet on the ground. Place the hands on the ground behind you, fingers towards the glutes. Take the right foot, place it on the left knee. So if it's not coming up here, you can extend the left leg and place it that way. The other option is to lay down this way, and that's fine. Either way, today we're going to do it sitting up unless you want to lay down. Like I said, perfectly fine. So hands behind you, fingers towards the glutes, right foot onto the left knee. Sit up nice and tall, and then walk the hands towards the body for your own degree, or bring the left foot in towards the body for your own degree of stretch. Wherever you are, it can be down here. This is cool. It could be elbows. Option elbows on the floor. Doesn't matter. As long as you're feeling a sensation in your airplane, that's all that matters. Those are the options. Elbows on the floor, little bend in the elbow here, walk the foot in, stretching the right hip. Small options, open the chest, shoulder blades towards one another. How about relax the face? Don't forget to breathe. This can be a pretty intense stretch. Again, you can come down to the elbows. You can lie on the floor. Flex the foot. Point the foot. A few times like that. Let's flex and point. Feels kind of nice. One more deep breath. Maybe you can walk it in a little bit more. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. And then release. Come down to the elbows. Take the right foot off the left knee. Left foot onto the right knee. You can walk that right foot out away from the body to come back up, or stay on the elbows. Walk the hands in, fingers towards the glutes, and then that right foot bunny hops towards the glutes, and then stretch the other side. Do what's good for you, where you feel sensation. And when you get to a place you feel sensation, move it around. Breathe into it. Back off. Dip in. Stay there. You just need to, oh, we're doing good. We have time. I love it. It goes by so fast. Flex the foot and point the foot. Flex the foot and point the foot. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. I have to remind myself. Come down to the elbows if you like. And breathe. Good. Release the foot. Release the foot from the right knee. Soles of the feet on the ground. Grab onto the shins. Roll back down to the floor. See how slow you can roll down to the floor with a little bit of control. Draw the right knee in and the left leg straight. The option is that actually this first, you can always place the left foot on the floor and keep it there. When you extend the leg, it's a little more of an intense stretch. So if it seems to lift the hips up, you can always place the left foot on the floor. Right leg to the sky. Take both your two hands, place them on the hamstring, the calf, the ankle, or the toes. Up to you. Anywhere it feels good. You can even give yourself a little calf massage. So you can leave the left foot on the floor with the left knee bent, or straighten it out. I'm getting warm, but got my heater on. Hang there for a moment. Stretch there. I know because everybody, when I move, you move, but you hang out there. You can take off your sweater if you like. It's getting warm. Stretching right hamstring. Flex and point the foot with some breath. And walk the shoulders away from the ears. Release the foot and just make some nice small circles. Change direction with the foot and the circles. As you release and relax the foot, tuck the chin towards the collarbones. See if you can make a little length on the back of the neck towards the floor. Pull the belly button in slightly, the lower back towards the floor, lengthening that spine along the floor and getting long. So if there's a bend in the knee here, that's fine. We are trying to, maybe if you bend that left foot, put the sole of the foot on the floor, you can stretch that right leg straight. Options. Take a deep breath. The option to lift the nose to the knee, towards the knee. So lift the chest up. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest up. Knee towards the nose or nose towards the knee. And breathe for a moment, bringing them closer together. Inhale, lift one more time, and then exhale, lower down towards the floor, shoulders away from the ears, and take a deep breath, and exhale. Take the right hand and place it on the right calf or the right foot or the right quadricep. We're going to bring the leg to the right. Take the left arm palm down for a little anchor. And then let the right leg fall out to the right, supported by the right hand. I like to even put my elbow on the floor to support it. Flex the foot, flex the right foot, and point the toes towards the face. My foot doesn't come down to the floor. It's a good place to use a strap. So flex the right foot, point the toes towards the face, and then try to extend out the heel. Lengthen the leg away. You'll feel stretch through the hips, pelvis, hip flexor. Move it around, see what it feels like for you. All the time getting that spine long on the floor. Why not? Why not? Why waste that? Inhale, exhale, point the toes towards the face. Push out the heel away from you. And then inhale the leg back up. Take the left hand, bring it to the right leg. Take the right hand, palm down, away from you on the floor. And then let the right leg fall to the left. Cross the body. Opposite direction. Again, my elbow, I like to support it with my elbow because it doesn't have to come down to the floor. The hips might turn. Your hips might be stacked on the floor, up from the floor. Push through the heel, flex the foot, and point the toes towards the face. Oh yeah, breathe. Because this is stretch. Can you bend the bottom leg? Yes. Can you bend the top leg? Sure. But try to push out through the heel because that's where you want the stretch. Back of the leg. Just direction, shoulders on the floor. Belly button pulled in towards the spine. And then extend out the heel. If it gets too much, you can flex and point the foot. It's your body. You're driving. You're driving. I can't live in your body too, so you have to decide what's best for you. One more deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring the leg back up. You can bend it. You can pull it in. Pull the knee into the chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Get the spine long on the floor. It's all right if you pull the chin down towards the chest. You have a holiday neck right now. Inhale, exhale, change legs. Extend the right leg out, away. Pull the left leg in. Pull the left knee in. Clasp the hands if you like. Pull it in. Breathe there. And then extend the left leg. Again, that right foot can come onto the floor, the sole of the foot, if you want to bend the right knee. If the right leg is extended and you have a big bend in the left knee, do that. Bring the right foot onto the floor so the left leg will extend. Place the hands, hamstrings, nice place to work, calves, foot. I'm going to hang out with the calf because I like to give it a squeeze. Get long through the spine, out the top of the head. I also need to settle into this stretch a lot of times, right? Inchworm the shoulders away from the ears. Urge the belly to pull down towards the spine. We were working abs the other day, and I said, they're in there. There might be a couple holiday cookies on top of my abs right now, but they're in there. It's all right. It's that time of year. Gotta live life. Gotta be happy. Gotta have fun. You know, it's not so serious all the time. Flex and point the foot. Before I forget, talking about cookies. ankles. We don't want to forget about the ankles. What about your toes? When's the last time you talked to your toes? Or spread out your toes? Feet, so important. They're working so hard every day. Circle the foot nice and slowly. It's not a helicopter. Can be. And reverse direction. Maybe I got too much sleep last night. I don't know. Breathe. Release the foot. Grab onto the leg wherever you feel comfortable. And then lift the chest towards the quadricep, knee towards the nose, to your own degree. Maybe they're hanging out together, maybe they're touching. Maybe it's like a faraway trip across the Atlantic Ocean to Europe from your knee to your nose. Australia trip. That's all right. And then release the chest down, release the back down to the floor. Drop the shoulders away from the ears again. And pull the leg towards the body. Micro movement, micro stretch. Again, like calf stretch. I like a calf stretch. Calf massage. Left hand, left leg. Let it fall out to the left. Right hand, palm down on the floor to the right. Open it up. Again, I like to prop my leg onto my hand and my elbow. Flexing the foot. Maybe flex both the feet. Toes point towards the face. Can the right foot come onto the floor? Absolutely. Why not? Extend it out for more of a stretch. Flex the foot to bring the back of the right leg closer to the floor. Where are your shoulders? You don't need shoulder earrings this morning. You don't need any earrings this morning. Maybe later. And breathe. One more deep breath. Open the chest. Bring the shoulders down to the floor. Shoulder blades towards one another. Belly button in towards the spine. Maybe you feel a deeper stretch in the hips and the pelvis area. Hip flexors. And bring it up. You can roll out the wrist. Right hand to the left leg. Left hand reaches out, palm down towards the floor. And then let the left leg fall to the right. And again, I like to prop it up with my elbow. The hips might stack. That's fine. Flex the foot. Push out through the heel. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. And breathe. Breathe, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. It's like the most important thing in the world. I really do believe it should be taught in school how to breathe, along with yoga. Body movement. We only have one body as far as we know. Let's try to take care of it best we can. Again, flex the foot. Stretch out through the heel, away from the body. One more deep breath there. Bring it back up towards the sky, the left leg. And pull the left knee into the chest. Lengthening the spine along the floor, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, pull the right knee in for both knees to the chest. Hang out there for a minute while I check my notes. Oh yeah. And breathe. My goodness, it does go by fast. Inhale, exhale. Take the soles of the feet and place them together. Bring them down towards the floor for bound angle. Let the knees drop out to the sides. Adjust the hips, maybe adjust the glutes. Let the spine be long along the floor. Again, drop the shoulders. With the hands, you can place them along the sides of the body, palm down. You can put them on the belly. Or if you want, take the arms up overhead, both arms up overhead, and clasp the elbows with the opposite hands. Or any variation that feels good for you. You can stroll the heels towards the body. Adjust into any fashion that suits you. And for a moment, close the eyes here. Just an option if bound angle doesn't feel right for you, you can bring the knees together and part the feet away from each other for TP. That's an option. For some people, this is not a comfortable position. And also with the arms, if the hands and the elbows, that's not comfortable for you, you can hold onto the wrists. You can clasp the fingers and open the palms to the sky. In this position, again, trying to get the spine long on the floor. Tuck the chin slightly in towards the chest. And maybe even where we started with that pelvic tilt, a slight pelvic tilt up towards the sky. And breathe. If you like, close your eyes for a few breaths. See how that feels. One more deep breath here. We're going to move into happy baby, half happy baby actually. Release the arms, release the hands. There are some options. Take the left leg and bring the left knee in towards the chest. Take the left hand, grab for the outside of the left foot, and then bring the knee down alongside the ribs, sole of the foot towards the sky. So we're in half happy baby, half bound. You don't like that? That's okay. We can straighten the leg, place the sole of the right foot on the floor, or you can come to full happy baby on both sides. So sole of the foot on the floor, extend the leg, or keep it in bound, whatever you desire. The right arm's just having a party. It's doing whatever it wants, whatever it likes. Pull the knee down alongside the ribs. Drop the shoulders away from the head. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. There's not really so many ways you can say those things. I can make up a lot of flowery stuff, but why not keep it simple? Breathe there. One more deep breath here. We'll move to the other side. Release the foot, maybe soles of the feet together or soles of the feet on the floor. Adjust the shoulders and the back. Take a deep breath, other side, half happy baby. Take the right hand outside to the right pinky toe of the foot. And then gently pull the knee down to the right side of the ribs. Sole of the right foot towards the sky. Left arm playing dead. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Remember that stretch, the corners of the mouth. Breathe there. Again, the right foot can come, the sole of the foot can come on the floor, or you can extend the leg, the left leg away, or the left leg in half bound. Lots of options. Move into it slowly. Breathe into it slowly. It doesn't have to happen all at once. It's gentle yoga. All yoga. Every pose you visit over and over again, there's always some place to go. So that's why it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you've been doing yoga for 30 years. There's always some place to go in the same pose or a different pose. In this pose, it always looks different. It's always a journey. There's no right or wrong. If it doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. There's always an option. Release the leg back to bound or TP. Take a deep breath there. Let the knees fall away from each other. We're going to move into happy baby, both sides, last time. So bring the knees together. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Slide both hands down both legs. Grab the outsides of the feet, soles of the feet towards the sky, and then gently pull the knees down alongside the ribs. Yes, elongate the back. Yes, drop the chin towards the chest. Yes, breathe. Roll it side to side if you like. Massage the back. If you like, you can roll it front and back. This feels good. The option is come back center, hang here in happy baby, or lengthen the legs. Just an option. You can hang out in a happy baby. It's a happy place to be. Or just lengthen one leg out and the other leg out to agree that suits you. Maybe it's just a little straightened. One more deep breath in happy baby. Release the feet, knees together. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Exhale. Inhale. And as you pull the knees into the chest, rolling into a little ball, lift the chest up towards the knees. Drop the shoulders. And then actually bring the shoulders up to the ears. Shoulder earrings, just for a moment, we need them. And then make yourself into a little ball. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the base muscle, point or flex the toes, and even squish up your face. Squish it up for a minute. Take a deep breath, hold the breath, and then release everything down. Shavasana. It's like the North Star you've been traveling for here, for this pose. Grab some socks if you need, or put your sweater back on, or a blanket. And into Shavasana, corpse pose. I don't really like to call it corpse pose because I like hanging out here. Relaxation pose. Maybe palms to the sky, let the feet drop out away from each other. You can adjust the shoulders to a comfortable position and the glutes. Hang out there. And breathe. We have a few moments left before class is over, before practice is over, and I want to thank you for practicing with me today. So as I move through my journey with yoga and mindfulness and meditation, that is always and a beginning practice for me, even though I have been practicing yoga over 20 years. It's always a journey and it's always a work in progress. So as I learn more about meditation, I talk to a lot of people and they say, I can't meditate. And I came to the realization that, and including myself in this, no, you can't. Because it takes practice. It takes time, as does everything else. I'm not even sure I can meditate yet. But you know what we can do? We can have a mindfulness moment. Being present here and now, focusing on the breath or a word or just being having gratitude, being grateful, mindfulness. In other dimensions, they call it compartmentalizing. So if you want to compartmentalize for a moment, that means all your boxes of all the things that you have to do are away. This is your box right here. And for the next 5 deep breaths, compartmentalize, be mindful, or meditate on those breaths. The inhales and the exhales. One more deep breath here. And exhale. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take a deep breath in. Rolling to the left side. And pushing your way up into a seated position. Maybe keeping the eyes closed. Stay lying flat if that serves you better. A nice tall spine out through the top of the head, like a string. Place the palms of the hands together. Rub them vigorously, creating a little heat. Rub, rub, rub. And place the hands over the eyes, leaving enough room between the hands and the eyelids. Take a deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. And as you flutter the eyes open in the hands, let some light come through the cracks of the fingers. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let the hands float away like butterflies or snowflakes. And welcome back. Thank you so very much. Namaste just means thank you. My light to your light. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. Gentle Yoga Friday. We'll see you on Monday at 9 a.m. for a strong vinyasa flow. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Namaste.